Hello there everybody, welcome to part 6, the last part of my tutorial for Night by Einaudi. In this part we'll finish up the song and learn 2 more little sequences that you have to play. So first off, we left off right here in the last part. So that is pretty much half of the song now. And what you do now is you pretty much start from the beginning again. In the original sheets it says that he just plays this. And then already starts. So you can just play those 4. Or the whole melody. Whatever you prefer. It's just kind of a small reminder of the theme of the song, this main melody that usually continues throughout the song. And you just kind of remind of that melody and then start again with the first verse of the song basically. Okay, so a little bridge with the melody. And then the first verse again, right? And so on. Now you can't see my left hand down here, but I think you remember what you have to play in the first verse. Just play exactly that again. Okay, so the last thing you're gonna play is this. Alright, now instead of playing this like you did before, you will play another part, and it's gonna be very simple. You will just play this melody that I told you will occur a lot of times with your right hand like this. Okay, so from C to F, then jump down, G, A flat, B flat, C, then you start again, C, D, E flat, F, and this time just continue upwards, G, A flat, B flat, C. Okay? And then you just add the same notes 1 octave higher. Pretty simple. Alright. Okay, so then this bridge, this build up, alright, then again, there's melody on the right hand, the main theme of the song, and with it the backup on the left hand. Until here. Now, instead of going to this part, you will play one more build-up part, and that is this one. Okay. Now I made some changes in this part. So first I'm gonna tell you how I play it, and then I'm gonna show you how it is written down in the original sheets. Okay, so what I do is, basically the left hand, first off, is just playing the main backup again. The one where you go up for the fourth chord. Okay, that's what you're playing with the left hand. And the right hand, simply, first off, playing the chord. So just C, A flat, F, first chord. And then once more, but your top note will go to D. Okay, C will become D. You'll play D, A flat, F. Alright, then you go to the second chord up here, play E flat, C, A flat, downwards like this. And then also your top note, E flat, goes up, becomes F. So then F, C, A flat. Now did you notice what happened? What you basically do with the top note on the right is you play this melody. Only you back it up with a chord. So what I do then is I play this melody up here, C, D, E flat, F, and then you go downwards, go to G, A flat, B flat, C. Just like before, you play it down here, only this time you play it up here and you play the full chords. Okay? So again. And then down, and again play the third chord. So G, E flat, B flat. Then the next melody note is A flat. So play the third chord, but with an A flat instead of a G, so like this. A flat, E flat, B flat. Then the fourth chord, like this. B flat, F, D. And again, go up to the last melody note, C. And play the fourth chord, this one, but with a C instead of a B flat. C, F, D. So again. Okay. This is the first time you play it. And the second time, you guessed it, first play those four. Then you go down, play them down here. Then again, C, D, E flat, F. But this time, you just continue to go upwards. G, A flat, B flat, C. Okay? And the same, just with the chords as backup. And now, instead of jumping down to the third chord, you will just continue to go up and play the same thing that you played down here. You'll just play up here. Okay. So again. Alright, and the way you combine it with the left hand, simple. Play the first chord on the first three notes you play on the left hand. Then, you remember you jump up to D. So you basically play D on both hands here. Like this. Then you go to the second chord on the left hand. And also play the second chord on the right hand. Now you remember you jump to F, and same thing on the right hand. You also play F instead of E flat. Okay. Third chord. Then you go up to A flat. Same on the right hand. So that's how you can remember it easily. Okay. Now, what Einaudi wrote down in his original sheet music is that you play this. So what he wrote down is, first off, you play again this melody, but you continue upwards right away without going downwards. Okay, just this melody once, upwards, and in between, you just play the rest of the notes of the chords. So for the first two notes, you play A flat and F in between. Okay, then you go to the second chord for the next two notes. So C and A flat, and then F, C and A flat. But this stays second chord structure, right? Then the third chord for the next two notes, and then the last chord for the final two notes for B flat and C. You will play F and D in between. Now this last one is especially difficult to play. Play both C's and still play F and D in between. And he plays this exact thing twice. So my changes are that his melody goes upwards right away and just twice. And I kinda thought it was cooler if you go up, then down again, and then upwards. Just like you played before. And basically to leave away the note that you play with your thumb, which is again this melody down here, but just play the chord and change the top note instead of adding this note down here. But if you can play that and you want to learn that, you can easily do that. Or this. Now the left hand is also different in the sheets. Here's the way it is written down. So what he does is he basically adds in this melody again. The only problem with that is that it interferes with the right hand a lot. So if you would try to play it together, the way it is written down, it would kind of be like this. And that whole thing twice. But this is insanely difficult to play. The more you go to the original sheet version, the more difficult it is. Okay, so anyways, you play this build up the way it is written down in the sheets, or the way I play it, and then you play this part again. Now in the original sheets there's also one thing again that he adds, and that is that when you play this, every time you hit one of the main melody notes, you double that one and play it like this. Okay? And then you play this in between, so like this. But again, this one simple note that you add down here makes it way harder to play. But you're already playing this melody up here, so it is not super important to double it down here and play it with your thumb as well. But again, if you want to do it like that, try it. It's very challenging. And he also combines it with this on the left hand. Okay. But I prefer a simpler version, because then you can focus on putting emotion in it instead of just looking to hit the right keys. If you can do that, that's perfect, of course. But if you're not that advanced yet, rather stick to a simpler version and play that one nicely, instead of breaking your fingers on the piano just in order to play it the original way. So anyways, you play this part either the original way or my way, and then the last thing you add, if you want to, is again this melody. Alright, and that was already the whole tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it, hope everything worked out fine. If not, if you have any more questions, just post them in the comments. And now I want to tell you some other stuff, and that is you can support this channel, you can support me financially on Patreon, so I can make more tutorials like this one if you enjoyed that. There's also links to other tutorials, all my other tutorials in the description. You can check them out or go on my channel, you'll find all of them there. And if you want to learn more about this song, I also made a Synthesia tutorial for that, for the original version and for my cover version. And you can also buy the sheets. I would really recommend you to learn reading notes. That will make things a lot easier for you. Now all that's left is your feedback about this tutorial. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, what you want me to change in my next tutorials, and other songs that you want me to make tutorials for. Alright, that was it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you piano people in my next tutorial. Goodbye.